Now, I said to myself when I started this channel, I would use these videos as ways of answering questions that you guys have about fitness, health, and everywhere in between. Now, the most popular question, without a shadow of a doubt, on my Instagram DMs, how do you get abs? Why are my abs not showing? Why have I not got abs? It's summertime, I want to go to the beach, or if you're in England, chances are you won't get to a beach. You want to go down the local park, you want to be able to take your top off, feel comfortable, and have absolutely awesome abs you could be proud of and confident with. It's genuinely surprising the amount of people that really want abs. Hopefully this video will address those questions that you have concerning abs. Now, further on throughout the video, there will be a selection of exercises that you can perform at home. Ultimately, what you're trying to build is a strong core. Obviously, you've got the rectus abdominis, which are the abs that you see on the front, but there are so many more muscles that go into a good solid core region, which the exercises I will show you throughout the video you can use. So obviously the first point to note with abs is you need a lean body. You need a low body fat percentage in order to see the muscle underneath the fat, which is why a lot of people, you have abs right now watching this video, 100% scientifically proven right now, you watching this video have abdominal muscles, but the reason why you possibly can't see them is because you have a layer of fat over the top of them, blocking them out from being seen. It's pretty simple. You cut that fat down, you can see the abs underneath. People go, whoa man, you look crazy shredded, dude, that is insane. When in reality, all they've probably done is cut a few % of body fat, but the difference is absolutely staggering. And the way we cut body fat is, as I've addressed in previous videos, is weight management. You need to be losing weight, therefore you need to be in a calorie deficit. If you want further information on this, go over to my nutrition video where I explained it in a little more detail. Pause this video, go over to that one. Hopefully now you're back on this one. There we go, we've addressed how to get a lower body fat percentage. Of course, that's really important, but it's also good to note that you cannot spot target fat loss, guys. If you want to get lean, you can't go, right, I want to get lean in just my chest area or just my abdominal region. You lose body fat randomly in random places, and the only way to ensure that you will get abs popping through your skin is by basically shredding and leaning down everywhere. You cannot spot target fat, so doing 25 more crunches a day will not lose more body fat from this area. It will make your abs bigger, it will make your muscles underneath your fat bigger, but you will not be able to lose more body fat in that region. Ensure that you are losing weight overall. Another important point to note, guys, is you need enough sleep and you need enough water. You need enough resources to fuel your body into building muscle so you can have good abs, good muscle definition all around. Food, sleep, and water, getting enough protein, highly important in the development of muscles. So please don't neglect sleep. It's such an important factor, as well as water is. Those are two very easy things to be overlooked when you're actually building a good looking bod. Now, of course, you need to be exercising your abdominals, because otherwise, how are you gonna build muscle there? Highly important. You could do abs anywhere pretty much. Abs are one of the very few muscle groups that actually require little to no equipment. So if you clicked on this video for the purposes of research and acquiring more info on exercises that you can perform at home for your abs, let's go across. Okay, so you join me on my kitchen floor. Hopefully this hits home about the point that ab exercises can be performed anywhere in the world. Potentially the only thing you need in order to do them is a mat. The core is super important in fitness, so it's always good to maintain a strong core. Right then, let's get into it. The first exercise is going to be plank taps. Essentially, you're going to go from shoulder to shoulder with your hands, keeping your core stable and engaged, nice and easy. Get a set of 20 out if you can. Anything plank-based is actually really, really effective for your core. An actual plank, you can do elbows, you can do straight out, it just depends. Hold for about 30 seconds. Now the trick is with the plank as well, when you are doing it, you want to keep your glutes engaged as well. So imagine somebody's dangling a £10 note in front of, it's quite funny, but imagine if someone's dangling a £10 note in front of your bum cheeks, and you trying to catch that £10 note with your bum cheeks. You see what I mean? So keep your glutes tight, catch that £10 note, toe touches with the plank, etc, etc. And much like the plank, because there are many variations of it, crunches have loads of variations as well. So alternatives like bike crunches
which are so much more effective, where you can get a squeeze out each side, so much better. Then you've got V-ups with variations as well, so you can choose with V-ups to do one leg to one arm, and then alternate if you so wish.
Remember, the focus as well is your ab contraction. So if you feel you're pulling with other muscles and not actually focus the crunch or the contraction with your abs, then you're probably doing it wrong. You really need to be making that mind-muscle connection so that you're actually just contracting your abs, because that's the one you want to be working. They're the ones you want to be working. Get an L shape in the sky, and then up, 2. Obviously as well, when you're building a strong core, you don't want to be neglecting your obliques, which are the ones down the side. So you have the side plank, which is another variation of the plank. You can do side plank pulsing crunches. Like that. Toe touches are also really good ones, so you get your heel to your bum, and then you alternate sides that you're crunching on to touch the end of your toes. Get flutter kicks, also a really good exercise. Leg raises. Russian twists, where you're just tapping either side of yourself. Okay, so I'm actually fairly tired now, but I'm going to leave a list of exercises that we just did that you can perform at home for your abs. Also, if you want to be using the gym equipment at your local gym, if you do go gym, these are some ab exercises at the gym that you can perform as well, like ab crunches, hanging knee raises, Russian twists, decline crunches off a bench as well. There are so many things that you can be doing in order to build a strong core. So put it into practice, try a few of them. I've been going for about 5 minutes, I'm sweating. Hopefully it'll help you to sweat a little as well. Let's get back to the main body of the video. So hopefully you can use those exercises in your routines. You can do them pretty much anywhere. As you've seen, it requires little to no equipment. Now the point, which is probably the biggest factor into why you have abs in certain shapes, it's genetics, guys. The biggest reason why you don't have a perfectly aligned six-pack, guys, is because it's in your DNA code that you can't actually get that. Now, hear me out. I'm not saying that it's all over for you. Obviously, you can build up the muscle. You can develop your abs so they are the best possible version of your abs. But you can't get the abs that potentially you like looking at on another person, or another fitness model or bodybuilder has insane abs and you want those abs. You're not going to be able to get them because they are genetically predisposed to have those abs in those places. It's just the way it is. Blame your mum and dad because they've set you up to have abs in a particular way. You can train them as hard as you possibly can, but if you are genetically predisposed to not have the bottom two abs, no matter how hard you train, or no matter how well you eat, how clean you eat, how good your commitment is to getting those bottom two abs, you simply just won't be able to get them. So focus on making your abs the best possible version of your abs. Eat clean, train hard, do everything that you need to develop your abs effectively, but don't be too disheartened if you've only got like a 4-pack. You know, like when people have like little 8-packs as well. Arnold Schwarzenegger only had 4 abs. Go and look it up. It's just the way it is. You can still build a great body regardless of whether you have a 6-pack, an 8-pack, a 12-pack, a 4-pack. Whatever you're looking for, you can build an awesome body. Another important way of training your abs as well is going to be compound movements in the gym. Now, obviously, if you're not really old enough and you're still developing, you're in a growth phase, maybe you're like 13, 14, 15 that are watching this, wouldn't recommend the exercises or the heavy weight-bearing exercises that I'm about to say to you guys. They can actually damage your bones because your growth plates are still growing and you don't want to hurt yourself when you're in the gym with heavy weights. So keep it light, keep the exercises that you guys want to do, those 13 to 16-year-olds, home exercise based. If you want to try and develop abs, don't go into heavy compound movements. But for those of you that are watching this that do want to develop a really strong core, that are old enough to do so, heavy compound movements are your friend. Squats, deadlifts, military presses, bench presses, lunges, anything that requires really strong core stabilization when you're doing the movement will be really effective. So rack up the weight on the bar or the dumbbells, whatever you're choosing to do. Keep a tight core engaged when you're doing it. Heavy compound movements will naturally increase your core strength and bring out and develop those abs that you are looking to do. So in summation, basically guys, I don't know why I really did that, but in summation, you want to be in a calorie deficit in order to lean out your body fat so you can see your abdominals. You need to be working out those abdominals in any way, shape or form. Heavy compound movements, ab exercises are both equally effective so long as you are causing muscle contraction in those abdominals. You also need to be getting enough sleep and water. And don't be disheartened if you don't have the perfect shape abs that you are looking for. Your abs, you will be able to see when they start developing, when your body fat trims down, how the general outline and shape of them will be for the rest of your life, all the way up until the day you die, effectively. You can't really push for more abs. If they're not there, they're not there. So don't be upset if you don't actually have a completely chiseled, perfect six-pack. A majority of us don't. Just once again, where are my bottom two? Don't actually have any. Little bit disappointing, but is the way it is. You just got to be happy with what you do have. Focus on that, keep consistent, and eventually you'll get the abs that you're looking for, guys. Hopefully that helps. If it did, leave a like. Thank you for watching as per usual. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Adios.